Okay, we have 20 people in the call right now. We are recording and we are streaming at the same time.
Oh, let me open my camera to see my sleepy
Hey, you,
face.
you got a new hot chocolate. Congratulations.
Yeah, my husband just made it. He's a sweetheart, you know. Every morning
Hi.
preparing.
Okay, so should we start slowly?
I don't know. Do we want to give another 5 minutes to if
Yeah,
anyone
yeah.
else wants to? In the
Let's
meantime,
maybe have let's have a shout out, right? Traditional one.
yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. So let me start. I'm Karen from Nuremberg, Germany. Hi everyone.
Linda from New York State, USA. Actually, I'm not from USA. I'm from Romania, and after I moved to Italy, and finally I arrived in US, and
Yeah.
they locked me up here. I'm only joking. Guys, can anyone else say in the chat or unmute yourself to tell us from where are you joining us?
Chat would be also okay if somebody is shy.
No. Or sleepy like me.
Hello everyone, Brijesh from Bangalore, India.
Hey.
Hey, how are you doing? You are here keeping company to everybody before I
Yeah.
even announce. Tell us if you finish in chat also if you finish your Cloud Hero challenge or what achievement did you have last week? If you joined Coursera 3 months free, if you got the offer, if you start any course, give us some
Yeah,
update.
there is no achievement is my only achievement.
I didn't understand.
Okay, so there is no achievement, but I sleep well in this week. That's an achievement for me. But yeah, thanks for your another meetup. I got 3 months of Coursera, and that was a very good meetup. And people joined, and I also got the idea about the Flutter and what we discussed on that day. So that was a late, but I woke up on that day early and I joined. It was a good meetup. Yeah. The speaker was good. So everything was fine. Yeah.
Thank you. We are trying to think now. To make more when we do important meetups to doing during the weekend around this time, so other people can join us. Before we didn't have this problem because it was only people from the area, but having experience with you guys joining us from all over the world, we will have another big meetup coming up with the speaker from Google. We are still working the details. So we are ready now. When we approach Google speakers, we ask if it's possible to do it during the weekend, this time of a day, so we can accommodate more time zones, from all over the world, and don't have others to suffer during the night staying up. So we are thinking of you only, the ones that we already started long time ago to prepare, because sometimes you have to prepare 1-2 months in advance. It's so much to prepare, and even though you prepare so much, things doesn't go the way you wanted. And we are not professionals in in all of this we are doing here. We are learning from our mistakes. But we are happy that you are patient and you gain some knowledge and some prizes and some benefits from everything.
Yeah. Thanks
Oh,
for organizing it. And now we have Lad. Hey, Lad, how are
Yeah.
you?
Hi, people. Hi. Nice to hear you all. Thanks, Bridges. You realized I came in.
Yeah.
saw you.
I didn't want. I just wanted to tell hi to everyone, but I didn't want to interrupt the beautiful story of Linda. Yeah, just when she talks, I can listen for hours.
Yeah.
Don't tell me, really.
Yes, really. You always find a topic to speak about. It's great, It's
Yeah.
easier to talk with such people because sometimes it's stupidly quiet and you don't know from which topic to start, and then comes Linda and everything flows.
Sometimes I feel guilty because I feel like I'm boring. I'm talking too much, but I guess if you like it, guys,
No,
good. You
everything is
don't have
great.
to suffer. So let's see here. The
But
anyone else wants to unmute? Go, Bridget.
before that, I agree with Lad. Like Linda, you are really a good storyteller. I think the way you explain everything, we listen. We want to. You can continue, and we never get feel like boring or you are repeating something. It's really good. Good. I say asset of and your what do you say? A kind of you have a quality. Yeah, it's a really good.
Thank you so
I
much,
appreciate.
guys. I'm really happy to hear that. I didn't know because, when I watch videos, I feel sometimes guilty that I'm kind of boring. But if you don't feel it that way, it's good.
And Linda, you always has flowers on the background. Am I
No,
right?
yeah, you know what's the problem? That are fake flowers.
Okay.
Yes.
Then it explains everything. I believe you.
These are fake flowers because I'm not good with the flowers. They will die. I forget to put water. So what I did, plus I have a lots of art because my husband is an artist, so I don't have to pay for art. The only one
Oh,
problem
great.
when he sells it, I have to find something else to put on the walls.
Okay. So, folks, for someone who missed the last session on next Cloud Next event, can you shortly explain what's interesting we missed?
First of all, can I say something? And after,
Sure, absolutely.
please go ahead and but it says to join your to take your spot in the weekly games. It doesn't show like it. Give me just a second. I have to be logged in. To reserve your spot in the second week. Did anyone was able to reserve the second spot? The second week Cloud Hero spot? Let's see.
I know for sure that one of our members, Samsul, not just entered the first game, but he's really somewhere on the top. I think place 4 or 5. I don't know.
I'm the last one in the list. I didn't finish. Shame on me. But I have good news for you guys today, at least. We have some good news, and some goodies for you.
Great.
What happens with Karen? Karen just.
I'm here. I'm
no.
enjoying your story. Just
Guys, you make me feel.
yeah.
embarrassed.
Yeah. So should we say that the first thing that for everyone here to go and grab a new spot for the Cloud Hero challenge, right, Linda?
Doesn't let me. I can share my screen. Give me just 1 second. Can somebody tell me what I'm doing wrong? Now we are asking you questions because too many questions to me is not good. Give me just 1 second. So screen this one. Do you see in your Cloud Hero this, and when you click it takes you to the Cloud Study Gem instead of the
Yeah.
second? So you have the same thing, right? Maybe I have to log in. Let's log in. To log in automatically anyway. Not at all automatically. 1 second. I do remember. Oh, no. Wrong email. 1 second. My other monitor just turned off. 1 second. I'm trying to figure. My computer kicked me off. 1 second. So, did anyone was able to join the second week? No. Let's investigate what's going on in here because they should open it. Oh. 1 second.
Even for me also, it's happening.
I thought, give me just 1 second. I'm trying to figure out what is going on in here. Because by the rules that they were saying, we were supposed to be able to, let's see if we, maybe they are, oh, no. Tomorrow is July 22nd. Maybe they have some issues. I don't really know what to tell you. Maybe we can write to Quick Labs to ask what's going on with the game. And Karen, do you want to add anything?
Yeah, it sucks when Quick Labs doesn't work.
No. Yeah, I know. I wanted to.
Someone. Sorry, Glinda. I just some information. I guess a couple of days ago, Quick Labs was down, kind of.
Yes.
So I'm here. I'm the first one in the ladder, as you see, from down.
So you are first from down. That's great. It's still first.
They should.
You're really 51? It's not bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they can. Anyone look at the ladder to see if you see the same names? I'm not sure that they have only so many people. You know.
My guess that it's only up to 50, and the last is your account, just to realize how far you are or how close you are. But because if you see the gap between 265 and 85, I think someone should be in between. But we can check it if someone will log in. I will just try.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
But I didn't participate, right? I missed last week, so I will not find myself for sure in this list.
I did only 3 labs. One I had problems with, and that's why. Yeah.
It
Please go
shows
ahead.
up to 50 only.
Thanks, Arinka.
Okay.
Hello all, Bhavish Goel. Hello.
Go ahead.
Hi, Bhavish. Everything's great. How's you?
Yes, I am fine. In my lab also, I am on the last. So don't worry, Linda. You are not the one.
Oh, so maybe that there are many people on the place 51. Okay, good.
Yes. Even your score is better than mine.
Yeah? Oh, I feel much better. I tell you the truth, I was saying earlier that I wanted to be a good example for you guys, but and I wanted to take all the labs, even staying late in the night, but I had some deadlines that I had to take care of, and I had to choose for my my personal health which one I should do. So that's why it explains. But I did some of them. Let's see. Someone wrote here. Hey Linda, the last before I'm 15, 51. Now you are. I don't know it in my level now. What that means? I think Tane. How you say your name, Tane? I think she finished the whole Cloud Hero I read earlier, but I didn't get a chance to say it on my.
Oh, yeah, Tane. Yeah, I did.
And what place are you in the ladder? Did you check it?
Okay, let's see.
By the way, I'm on 9th place right now, just hoping no one throws me down.
Not bad.
Let's check it. Let's check. Yeah, you are the
Yeah,
9th.
yeah.
Great.
I should give you my password to do some labs. Also, when you get bored. I'm only joking.
Yeah.
So, Tane, did you find yourself?
Not yet, because first I went just do quick laps home, but because it's already ended, it's not showing it that. So let me try to get to it through the Cloud Hero screen instead.
Do you need the link? I'm sharing the link.
No, I think this will do it.
Here, I posted the link just in case.
Is everything slow loading with Meetup going at the same time?
Yeah, the video is taking a lot at all. Did you see earlier? It kicked me off from the Meet, from the Google Meet.
In itself, let's see.
Okay. So people are still trying to get into the Cloud Hero. I'm not sure what's going on. They were supposed to, because if we read the rules, it says that the weekly games link and its access code will be released on Thursdays, 9 a.m. PDT. So PDT is 12 EDT, which is when we started our meet. That's why we did we wanted to start this time, because you could join quickly the game. But I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe they have some
Okay, I'm at 51.
So there are many 51s in here.
And so
I'm trying to refresh the page. Actually, what I will do, only to make sure that it's not cached.
Oh, maybe anyone who wasn't in the top 50, it says it's 51.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm guessing. So let's see what's going on now. I'm trying to clean my cache. Otherwise, what I will do, I will write to, because if you look here, they have a section dedicated to Cloud Next OnAir. So give me just 1 second, I will write.
Or maybe they'll activate it once the game week 1 finishes, which is
it's already finished.
From 12 hours from now on. No, it's still active. I mean,
Still active.
You can still play.
It should be ended. Did you see it's ended?
Yeah.
It's ended. So I'm not sure what's going on really. Let's write. Give me just 1 second. I will write when the week 2 Cloud Hero will be opened, and see what they answer, okay? I will keep it simple.
You want to make it on the leaderboard?
Sorry? Who is Dino or who is
it on the leaderboard?
Hi, Dino. Welcome.
how you
Welcome.
what place are you on the leaderboard?
Everyone is
Do not
51,
know.
almost.
I do not know.
You can look in the leaderboard. I send
But
you.
not when. I only went till I have to do it on my Pixel 3 XL.
Here you do the leaderboard. Can you see here is the game? And you click here leaderboard. And you can see I'm the first from the bottom, I'm the first one. Oh, so there are many people 51. Good. I'm writing to Quick Labs. Second.
They won't want us to feel bad, so that's why they're putting everybody on 50.
Yeah, so we feel better. Okay, so I'm writing to them. I will let you know what they answer, because this is a surprise. We were supposed to do this first, so we take care of this, and you can work in your own after. So, did anyone face any issues with the first quest, with the first week? Did anyone had problems? Did you have to retake the lab or something like this? Yeah, or you are a superhero and you knew everything and it was everything smoothly. I had some problems.
You definitely have to redo the last one. It's the first time I took it. It's like a data flow job. I gave it a bad parameter or something. It just ran forever and never created a table.
I will tell you a trick. Give me just 1 second. They are answering. Give me just 1 second. Let's see what they say. They says only thank you for reaching out to us. Let me check this for you. Okay, now I can put it here so you can see what they answer. It's because I didn't want to share my email after that. It's a junky email. Yeah.
You can tell them along with 34 people are waiting.
No, they are very nice people. They are always helping. So that's why I'm writing, you know. I know that they do everything to help. Yeah, you know, actually, regarding the game, and I will share with you a video that they had last week. After we figure out this here, we will go. So maybe we can even. So give me just 1 second. First of all, I want to share with you this. The Cloud Study Gems. If you follow the Cloud Study Gems, if you register for it, give me just 1 second. I think Cloud Study Gem. I already registered for it. Let me see if it let me. So you can go to see the last week. Where is the last week? July. We didn't took it off. Here. If you go at the end, you have the last week, okay? And if you go to look, these two are two labs that was in the first quest that are, let's say, more difficult. I will try, I don't know if you can see, I will try to make zoom in a little bit so you can see it bigger. And it walks you through that two labs. These are two labs that we have in the first week. If you look here in the first week, not leaderboard, sorry. So sometimes they do. So this is tomorrow, every Wednesday. So today, every Tuesday they have the Cloud Hero. Every Wednesday they have the Cloud Study Jam, and they do some labs, and it can help you with that week labs. So if you look in here, 2 of these should be here. So the Verily Pathfinder virtual app, let's see. I'm not sure which one, but this one. So you have this one and the last one. I'm sure that is the last one. And let's see, automate interactions. Let's see, I'm not sure, but getting started. No, this is today. Sorry. Automate interactions with the contact center AI. So they don't do all of them, but so automate interaction. So did you see? So this and this lab. So you have 2 labs that they walk you through. So you can watch these videos, and if you have problems, you can get help. Usually they do this on Wednesday, and after the next day they release the video and you can watch it. So I would suggest, if you have time, to join them every Wednesday. For example, tomorrow they will have this, and they will have these 2 labs that they will walk you through, and they have some words about the certification steps and things like this. But this is this week they have professional collaboration engineer certification, and last week they had, I think, was ours ACE certificate. So you can go to watch the videos on demand. If you didn't register for it, you should go, because it helps you. I can share with you the link, and maybe we can. I'm not sure if we already added it to the I don't know how you say it.
To the survival guide, right?
Yeah. So
yeah, by the way, I will post the link for everyone to our survival guide, which we put it together with Linda, and contribution of our members. It's in the chat right now.
Karen.
Yes.
You leave me here alone to suffer.
You can handle everything alone. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so tomorrow there will be a session, but it's not time is not really very Asia friendly, I guess, right?
Yeah. So
Eastern daytime, you see, it's PM, 3 p.m. Here in Germany, it will be 9 p.m. and in places like India.
No, you can choose your time. They have for each time zone. So this is because I choose America's zone.
Ah, okay.
They have for each time zone. So don't get tripped. It's only in my side it shows. But can you open this link that I sent earlier with the Cloud Study Jam and confirm that they have all the time zones?
Yeah, let me do it.
They should have it.
That's correct. Yeah, that's correct, Karen and Linda. I am from Mumbai, India. I can choose APAC as the region. And last 3 is when I wanted to see the global introduction videos which they have published, I have removed the APAC as the tick mark, and I can see global videos, like all the regions, including America and the other regions.
Okay.
Yeah, actually below they have Asia Pacific.
Yeah. So you can choose your time zones. Okay. It's just in mine shows mine, but you can choose your region, and you don't have to be awake in the night to watch all of this. But even if you miss it, for example, if you work or something, you can watch the recordings the next day. So after 24 hours, they release the videos. Mm-hmm. So it should be covered anyways, doesn't matter. But the only advantage you have when you watch it live, if you have any questions, you can ask them. So that it's a really plus, because many times you hear something they say and you quickly can ask a question and they have Googlers answering the question.
Oh, it sounds really great. But for Asia, it will be not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow. It's on Wednesday. No, Thursday, I guess.
Yeah.
Thursday, 23rd.
It's always July 22nd, everybody. Do you see? In Asia Pacific. Only here. Oh, the answer. Let's see. Where is my... Here. We want to let you know that you surely be notified via an email once the next Cloud Hero starts. Also, I sincerely apologize for that. Maybe they have some issues. Thank you for...
Yeah.
Evidently, they don't have an answer to this question. Otherwise, they will let us know. Evidently, they don't have any question. So please keep an eye today on it. Oh, somebody got notified. Ah, okay. So I'm refreshing my page. Let's see. Maybe we can join the... We have break their infrastructure. Yeah, definitely. It doesn't show still in the page. Let's see what he said. No. So somebody says that they got notified. Were you able to join the next game? Because in my side, I'm trying to empty my cache. Doesn't show. If anyone was able to join the second week game, please let us know. It's still refreshing. No, did you see it still says tune into Cloud OnAir. And if I click here, it takes me to... Okay. No, I'm not really sure what's going on. Okay, so I will end the thing. Okay, perfect. Did you see? I'm always good girl. I always give positive feedback. Okay, so I'm sorry. This, I don't know what happened today. We were supposed to be in the second game. But last week they announced... Do you want to announce that thing, Karen? Do you feel like...
Which one?
The resources the resource that I sent you yesterday. Okay, I will go ahead. You announced the RAF, okay?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Last week, at when I showed you here, so you go in the last tab at the Cloud Study Gems, Cloud Study Gem. You go in the last tab because it's the first week. Here in the next steps, why certified, at the end of the video, they have this resource that they are sharing with all the participants. They have a 50% off on the Dan Sullivan's guides. If anyone is interested to buy the book, you can buy it with 50% off. So it's like, let's say $40, and with the discount, it's like $20. This for the ACE exam, it's only $32, but for the others, it's like $40. I don't know for which one exam you will go. But so I think, Karen, did you update our survival guide with the...
Yeah, I'm just doing it right now as you speak.
Ah, okay, perfect.
Yeah, so in the chapter 4 of our survival guide, you will find the link how to get 50% and the code how to get 50% discount on this 3 study guides for associate cloud engineer, professional cloud architect, and certified professional data engineer. And the offer expires by the end of this year.
And if you go here in the Cloud Study Gems, if you want to, did you see they have this resource page? And when you open it, you have all these like Cloud Hero, start your cloud certification journey, earn Quick Labs skill badges, Quick Labs offer, interest. Here they have the Cloud Hub. And this is the offer that I shared with you, that they announced it in this last video that I told you. Where is that I told you here? Oh, yeah. Okay, so here they announce it. So if you are really interested and you missed this last week's study gems, you can go to watch the videos. They are, and they will have other walkthrough for this week quick labs. So keep in mind, every week you have like 2 labs out of 7. I think you have 7 labs. At least you have help with 2 of the labs. 1 intermediate maybe and 1 very difficult, because as Tane says, did I pronounce it correctly? I hope so. The last one is very, very difficult. So usually when they post these quick labs in the quest, they start with the easiest ones and they go to the more difficult ones. So you might get some insights how to take care of the last most difficult lab. And also keep in mind, if you want to be in the top of the ladder, you have to do these quick labs very, very fast. So try to read all the instructions and make sure that you understand everything before you start to do the quick labs, so you gain more points. Also, what people does to be in top of the ladder, they take up to 5 times each lab. So each time you take it faster and faster, you gain more points. This is only if you want to be in top of the ladder and get some prizes. They have prizes for the 80 people in the top 80 people. So I never compete, but if anyone is interested, please go ahead. They have goodies for you.
Linda, can you please post a link of the page where you right now are?
Which one?
No, the previous one where you had all study gems.
Yeah. Give me just 1 second. This one.
This
okay.
one, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really, that doesn't cost me nothing. Give me just 1 second. Here. So I posted. And thanks. I think even Karen put it in our survivor guide.
It's somewhere there, yeah.
Got buried.
Yes.
So this I had to share with you, and let me think. And if you go in the resources, they have this Cloud Hub, I think they call it, Learning Hub. And they have, I have something else to share with you. This one. So this is the Google Cloud Learning Hub for the Cloud Next. And you can go, you have it week by week, and you can choose what you like to go to explore, what you are interested. For example, if you are not interested in G Suite, you might skip it, you know what I mean? So you have here, you have all the links. So all the links that I'm sharing with you, if you, give me just 1 second. If you go in this link here, you have all the weeks with all the links. You don't even need anything else. You can just go, okay, say, tomorrow I want to join the Cloud Study Jam. And it takes you directly there, and you should be all set. Okay, give me just 1 second. If anyone else wants to take on the to talk, and I will search something that I wanted to share with you. Give me just 1 second. I think I found it. I'm not sure. I think I know where I have to go to find it. I save it so good that I cannot find it.
Thomas Wars writes in the chat that I think it's too late to go back to the week 1. It is my issue. I missed it. Yeah, indeed. You know, every Tuesday at about this time, you have to be prepared to grab your slot for this Cloud Hero challenge. Right, Linda?
Yeah. Only this week is not working yet.
Yeah. The amount of slots or seats for this challenge every week is limited, so you have to be quick at about this time when we have our streams to grab your seat. You can continue later, you know, during the week, but you have to get your seat. Otherwise, it will be gone in a matter of just a couple of hours, I guess. But don't worry, you can, once they fix this problem, I think the second week had to be started now. It doesn't seem to be working right now, but yeah, maybe you can get notified in the Slack once somebody discovers when it works. Otherwise, you have to regularly check out this page.
No, they will send you an email.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
So this is what I wanted to share with you, and I will give you the link. They made the recap of the week 1, and you can go to read. And if you are interested in anything, you can just go and see all the links and everything. Oh no, there was something else actually. Let's see. Oh, here maybe. So this is only the first week recap, but I think they have something that, no. I will find that one. If you want me, I can send you this, but it was something more important that I wanted to share with you. Here.
Is it week 2 productivity?
Yeah. It's productivity and collaboration, something like that. Collaboration and productivity, the other way around, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a Medium article, that one. Give me just a second to see if I can find it quickly. Sometimes it seems like I don't find it quickly. Next time I should put everything quickly when I find it directly in our study guide. And I have it in the email. One second. I give it another try, and if I don't find it, I will share it with you next week.
No worries, it happened.
Too much information.
No, when a lot of people are waiting, especially you are in a meeting, we don't get our data.
I think I got it. Let's see. Yeah, I found it. Luckily, I sent myself an email. 1 second, because I could not find it. I didn't. So this somebody, I think this is. So this is the Cloud Next cheat sheet with all the links, and let me say it bigger. Yeah. And you can decide, you have all the links and all the dates and everything, and you can decide what you are interested in, and you can go to watch or do the activities that you are interested in. And you have it for all weeks. Did you see? For each week, and you can read what it is about, and if you are interested, you click and you are taken there. So I will share this with you if you are interested. In this way, you don't have to go through all the tabs, because here, for example, you have to go through each tab and see if you are interested in something. The only one thing here that you have nice is that you can add it to your calendar to remind you. And here you have the link for the session. So each day, but that person who did this cheat sheet put everything in one page and got all the links here for you. So if helps you, I will share with you this cheat sheet, okay?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Done. Anyone who likes to share any other, how you call it, resources that you might have with anyone else?
Just a question. Then I'm trying to register to the this challenge, to this game for a second week. I have to choose the region, and it's only America and or Asia, I guess. There is no EMEA or something like this. Is it
No?
normal?
They
No,
don't have EPAC. I think Europe is EPAC, right? Or how is called Europe? They don't have Europe?
No, we just have two options there. And
Let's see.
it's,
You can register everywhere, Vlad. It's just for the convenience of time, you know.
okay, I see.
If you want, you can take any slot.
Just to understand, it says Americas and second option Asia Pacific.
Oh, they have you. This is 2019, sorry.
So it doesn't matter actually, as I understand. Just
yeah. If the time is convenient to you, just take any slot.
Let's see. I don't really know what to tell you. If you can choose your they have Americas and Asia Pacific. I think only these time zones, you know. I think
know. Vlad means some different part of the site. Let me share quickly my screen.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just
sure now. Okay.
So Karen, yes, I can only see two options, Americas and Asia Pacific.
Yeah, it kind of also frustrated me at the beginning, but all in all, I mean, you can if you have to just choose the convenient time for you.
Yeah, that's true.
You can also jump on these American slots.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. So for us, it will be like early morning time, but you can choose any of the schedule.
I think for Europe, what difference is between Europe and Asia, for example, India or something? What difference of the hours is? For example, here now it's almost 1 o'clock in United States.
Okay, so Linda, for India, Europe is 3.5 hours behind.
So you are more, Karen, you are more close to Asia than to Pacific time, because for us it's 3 hours difference between East Coast and West Coast. So between California and New York, it's only 3 hours difference. So maybe, and between New York and Europe, it's 6 hours difference. So you might be more.
But actually, you know, even in this case, sometimes the American slots are even better for us, because now the time zone is displaying in German time. It's GMT +2, so it's doable. You know, 8 p.m. is doable. When, for example, here for Asian slot, 5:30 a.m. you have to be crazy to wake up at this time, you know, and watch 15 minutes of getting started. Clouds, jam, whatever.
And American time, how is there for you?
American time, it's kind of late, but still, you know, I'm a late oval, so it would probably better work for me. But it's indeed, they split it as just in two very harsh time zones. One is convenient for the States more, another one more for Asian part, which is here.
Not
but all
really.
in all, I think, yeah.
Not really, because if somebody has a job, you might miss that time slot. So maybe you are more advantaged because you have it in the evening. For example, for who works 9 to 5, it's more convenient after 5 o'clock, So,
so basically, everyone just ignores this this kind of split, America, whatever, just look at the time. If it's convenient to you, any of the slots, just get it, register for it. And I guess they also they will be providing the videos of those slots as well. But all in all, my general impression it's yeah.
Can you go in the last tab, industry and insights? Can you go in the last tab, please? Industry.
Yes.
Do you see you have the registration? You can watch it anyways.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
I seen it live because I watch it, but even if you missed it, you can always go and watch them.
But I think some of the slots I have seen them already, like this one from Magda, Next Step Y35. So they're reusing some content here, I guess.
Yeah, they have some offers in there. That's why we got this 50% offer for the book for Dan Sullivan's guides for you from there. They are announcing it there.
Yeah, my impression of this Google virtual conference, they do it for the first time. It's a lot of stuff, but it's kind of a little bit difficult to find your way around, a little bit overwhelming, all this stuff. It's not, I think it's not really very well structured, but that's why we are trying to help everyone, and we have communication channel via Slack where everyone can ask anything, Cool.
Also, what I did this week, I went through the course again through the Coursera ACE course that prepares you for the ACE exam. So I think, give me one second. I'm not sure if I received an email regarding the. Oh no. The Coursera course that prepares you for the ACE exam. So I did it already like maybe 3-4 times, but I tell you the truth, this is the first time I have a hair came in my eye. This is the first time for myself. I'm talking only for myself. For you guys, might be that it's easier. For me, it's the first time that I finally understand the terms. I remember the terms. Before I had to learn each new because they have it's like a new language, and I had to memorize each new term, and memorize all the questions, and it was so frustrating because anyways, when I was doing these tests, I always missed, or I didn't remember, or I misplaced the answers. But this time, after the 4th time, finally I feel more confident. And I am able to understand the question, eliminate the ones that are not good, and finally figure out which one is the right question. But before I could not do that. So before was like, okay, I remember something like this, so should be this. Before I was not able at all to distinguish between the right and wrong. Was very difficult for me. So I'm not sure if for you was the same, but for me, this is what I see after taking the course and working through the material the 4th time. I already read the book 2 times. I did the quick labs like 3-4. The quick labs are now much easier. In the beginning, I was like stressed out. Oh, maybe the time expires. I have to hurry up or things like this. Now it's like, oh, this I know it. Oh, this I know it. So it's nice to see that after all of this, I feel more confident. So if you don't feel confident and you have the same problems that I had, I suggest you to keep going until you get confident. So, yes, I failed the exam, but I was not prepared. And I was not even surprised when I saw the exam. I says, if I pass it, it's only just because I got the right answers, you know, like when you do with the coin. So, and I'm preparing to get to do my exam at the end of September. Who is in with me so we can do it together, team up? And I'm guessing by the time I should be ready. So don't get frustrated, don't get discouraged, just keep on doing it, and you will see that it's just like one day after all these cloudy days, you know that we are in the cloud, no? You'll finally see the sun up there in the cloud. So just keep on doing it. I'm really happy because until now I was so frustrated. I said, this is so difficult for me. I will never be able to make it to pass this exam. And this was always my impression so far. I said, everybody say, you have to go to read the question, eliminate the ones that are not right and keep the one that is good. I never was able to do that. I said, how they can do it possibly, you know? Finally, I'm getting there. So I'm thinking by the time I go to take my exam to do another time the Coursera course and read again the study guide, the book, and do again the quick labs. The quick labs is starting to be more because you have experience. You do it and do it and do it. It seems easier and easier and easier. The only one problem for me is these questions. So I really have to work on that side. So this is my experience. If anyone, I think Tane is already certified. Can you give us some? No, you are not? Oh, okay. I don't know why. I thought I saw something in.
No, I'm not. And I have a concern if you see what my room looks like how I would possibly be able to get a desk area or anything cleared off enough to satisfy the requirements of the online proctoring. Maybe desk is covered with like compartments and shelves, and it's got like a control center. Yeah. And
but don't worry, Tanya, don't worry too much about it.
Sheets over everything.
Yeah, you will just need some like piece of the table, clean, and I guess it should work. It's the same problem with me, but I kind of started. I convinced them that it's okay. Once I started my exam. It was an Oracle one.
Tell the truth, Karen. Thanks them. You make sometimes order in your room.
Yeah, it was actually a reason to clean the mess a little bit in my place where I stay. So yeah, it was a kind of double win,
But
they're not so strict, I think. They just sometimes they will even not ask you to show anything. You will just go on with your exam. Sometimes they would interrupt you and say before the exam, not during the exam. Can you show the room from different angles? And it's okay. I mean, I have stuff around me as well. So.
I think Sorry?
And when will be after Google Cloud next presentation start?
Sorry?
When will the Google Cloud next presentation start?
I think I already started, no?
It's different track, you have to go to one. I think it's one link, right, Linda, where you get started. And they have keynotes and all the stuff, streaming one after another one after another one. But they will have also recordings available on demand to watch. But it's not this one stream. This one is to give people impression what's going on there every single week, to get some goodies, where you can, which you can get during this event. So if you want to listen some some important people, it's a different stream.
Yeah, definitely. I shared the link, and you can see that it says on air. You can go on air. The button where it says on air. Give me just a second.
Wow,
And
it's a lot of tracking, Linda, you inserted there.
yeah, oh man, that was really.
You want to track everyone, right?
I don't know. It's the link that I had on my browser. Sometimes I hate it that they have these big links. I send another one, smaller one.
Yeah.
And yeah, so even myself, I have the same problem because I have all these flowers and things. So I was thinking to go downstairs. Should be like a basement, but it's not really a basement. It's like my house. It's in the hill, so I have two entrances, first floor, in the back and in the front. So, but there, it's kind of storage area myself, so I will clean it a little bit. And I think I will give there the exam because here in the living room, it's kind of difficult. I have so much stuff where I cannot move everything just for them. I have so much paper and things.
There's sort of page about it saying like you can't wear a smartwatch, you can't have a drink, you can't make any sound when you're taking the test. They said if somebody's like humming to themselves or something, the proctor would tell them to stop. So it sounds pretty extreme.
Yeah, it's not the worst exam, I guess. If you consider the duration, I can tell you once I visited the exam, which lasts 4.5 hours, and you are controlled absolutely from all directions, and you sitting like in a small cabin, which has left and right walls, in front of you small table with a monitor, and on the app you have a web camera which is tracking what are you doing, where are your hands and whatsoever. And you are sitting in the room, like there are a lot of cabins, like maybe 10 up to 16 cabins on the both sides of the room, and this room is separated with a glass, with a window, transparent window, and there is a proctor who is watching you through this glass. And if you want to go to the toilet, you have to come out.
To the toilet?
Yeah, you can go. Actually, comparing to this Google exam, which is 1 hour or I don't know 1.5, you can stand up and go, but this proctor will write down the time when you left. You have to put the signature, and then you leave, and when you come back, you put the signature and time again, and then when I didn't leave because I was afraid that I will not have enough time, so I sit there for 4.5 hours until I finished. But before I entered the room, they also controlled me. They checked my pockets, and even I was in the shorts and the jeans shorts, and even this little pocket, for the coins, which you have inside of a big pocket. I had to turn it out and show that I do not have any cheating paper there. It was so crazy. Yeah. It's the exam.
What exam is that?
Yeah, it's called PMP, Professional Project Management, Project Management Professional. So this one, and it's really a difficult one. If you just consider the duration only, it's 4 hours exam and half an hour you read these conditions before you start. So. And what I wanted to say, Linda, I am really surprised how you are not giving up this exam after have had 4 attempts. You still
no, 2.
Okay, sorry, then I was wrong. I heard it wrong.
I
thought it was
frustrated. For a few months, I didn't touch nothing. So that's why in May I says I have to take this exam, and I was talking with Karen, and I says, Karen, let's get certified in Google Cloud, and he says okay. So I says I have courses I can share with you, but I need somebody to make me, if I talk with somebody and I say that I want to do that, and if I don't do it, I feel guilty, So, and Karen says, "Are you okay with sharing with other people?" I says, "Okay." Now I really I will feel really embarrassed if I don't pass the exam because it's not only me. So it was kind of difficult to accept it that I have to talk with so many people about my failure and that I'm learning, and if I don't pass, everybody will know all over the world now. So that was really difficult, but Karen really pushed me to take this decision to share with you guys. I didn't expect it to do it this way. It was only like maybe Karen and some other people, like 2-3 people, a little group, But now we are like so many people.
Now everyone is watching you.
I know. So can you imagine in September, end of September, if I don't pass the exam, you will see me disappearing.
No. But imagine once you have passed, it will be like a celebration for the whole world, We will do a separate meetup for this topic, to celebrate it.
No, the Google certification that I have is for Associate Android Developer, and that is a project-based exam, so it's totally different. You're just working on a project, you do Stack Overflow or whatever you need to do. Nobody is watching you. So this one in contrast is like,
Okay, I got you. I never did any of others. I really wanted. I didn't know how to do before. I was looking in Google's website before I joined the GPG, and it was so frustrating, so much, and nobody to show my way. So that's why I decided to be here with Karen and share with you guys, because I know how frustrating it is for me sometimes when you have too much. It's like not having nothing because you don't know where to start, what to do.
Linda, if you want to really feel good, you have to take upon this Alibaba cloud exams,
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't need any preparation whatsoever. You just go there, you will chat with a nice lady for 1 hour. It's a kind of very strange test I ever attempted.
Can I
yesterday yesterday
these are free certifications, and they provide training for 3-4 hours or 5 hours. Same day you can give proctored exam for an hour, and after that you get your certification.
Yeah.
Nice. If you can become engineer in 4 hours, that would be nice. Only Google
But then
makes it.
after you are certified, you have to relocate to China to work with Alibaba Cloud.
I had enough. I moved from Italy in America. I had enough. I don't move. Only to learn Chinese. Can you imagine? No way.
Folks, let me tell the short background story about this Alibaba exam. It was yesterday. I called Karen like half an hour before exam starts, and I said, "Karen, we forgot today we have exam." Which one? Because I put it in my calendar and Karen not, and I was busy at work, and I called him from work and I said, "We have in half an hour we have an exam. What we shall do now?" He said, "Don't worry, we will find a way. Let's study together." We opened the Google Doc and just starting typing some summary, some cheating papers to summarize, and then the exam was like 1.5 hours. And the Karen calls me after exam. "Did you pass?" "Yes, with 65%. Loser, I've got 78. It was really funny, and the passing percent was 60, like something like this. It was really easy one.
For me, I could move in China, but the only one thing, if I have to learn Chinese and the drawing, you have to draw that. There's not letters, I think it's the most difficult language to learn. For me is Chinese, Arabic, maybe even Japanese, because they are like, I'm not sure, I'm ignorant. I never lived there. But I think, and German, it's so, I will not be able to have this word like half a kilometer to read it, half a mile. I cannot read 3 letters.
You know what this writer Mark Twain said about learning German? He said once, life is too short to learn German. But I think the most difficult I saw once in YouTube kind of top difficult languages in the world, and the most difficult was Hungarian, I guess, because they have really difficult phonetical system. I don't know, it's really absolutely different from every.
My husband is Hungarian, and he
really, and he has this benefit, of knowing the most difficult one, and you can learn and study with him practicing.
No way. I don't know anyone in Hungarian. We have Google Translate.
Yes.
I was surprised. I don't see anyone on Google Cloud, GDT Nerd or Slack speaking German.
I think.
Yeah, we don't have actually any German in our call right now, I guess, but in the group we have a few. Yeah, like most of the people in our group, we have more than it's about almost 5,000 people. Most of them, I would say, like 95% international, like from everywhere.
Yeah, definitely.
But we speak German with Vlad. We live here for the last, I guess, like 13 years or something, or even longer. So yeah.
Oh, I know a song. Eins, zwei, Polizei.
It's not a German one, actually. It's Italian one. They just play Germans,
But it's a German song. Why you are downgrading? I learned it's 1, 2, Polizei. Policeman. Oh, I know. When we was kids, and we was always learning each language one word, no? And I know in German when we was like teenagers, so we learned like Ich liebe dich, which means I love you, and we knew it in all the languages. Am I right? Means that?
Yeah. By the way, you started to speak about Polizei, and we have like really police going on here.
Oh, let's talk about passing the exam, because I need it. Let's talking about passing the exam.
Germany is a great country for exams. You have to pass exams here for everything. If you want to have like go fishing, you have to do a fishing license first, and everything, like almost everything.
Yes, that's true. About fishing, I heard also that in order to when you fish there, you got a fish, you have to know how to neutralize it, like how to kill it softly, because otherwise it will suffer or something like this. Really some
trauma for the fish.
some rules to be humanistic, or how do you call it?
Yeah, but you throw it in the water, and you don't need any class. You turn it.
Yes, if you want to throw it back, sure. But if you are fishing to cook,
with your family.
Yes.
I'm going to take off, but thanks, and just a good luck with your studies, and that the week 2 game finally shows up.
Guys, we are streaming to YouTube. If somebody goes to see this video, see everything we are saying here.
Probably the most useless Google Cloud Next video on YouTube.
Do you want me to tell you something very funny? And after I stop with everything that is not related to Google Cloud.
Which meeting is the presentations in?
Sorry?
Which meeting, where is the meeting where the people present their presentations in?
I sent the link in Slack.
Yep.
Did you see it? That one.
This one.
You can see OnAir. You go in that button. Let me share my page. Give me just a second.
Got it.
You got it? Ah, okay, perfect.
Where's the link?
Ah, the link. I can share it again. Give me just a second. It takes me 1 minute.
I just did. Can you see in chat, Dino?
Yep, I see it.
Cool.
Okay, there it is. So
now, now funny story.
Yeah, so you know that I'm born in Romania, no? And when I was 18, I took my driver license, and after 2 years of college, I moved in Italy, no? And at the time, you know, I'm talking about many years ago. At the time, they didn't have all these rules that you can convert your driver license, and so I had to go again to school, take my take the exam for the driver license. So it was the second time I got the driver license. And then almost 8 years ago, I moved to United States. So again, I had to go to the school to take my driver license. So I don't want to move in any other country to take my driver license exam anymore, you know. It's so painful, so painful.
Linda, I think now, after passing so many times for a driving lessons, you can participate in Formula One contest, you know, and you will be like winning each and every race.
It's so painful, you know. Until yesterday, you had everything. You have a driver license, you have bank account, you had job, and when you move in another country, you have to start from zero. You don't have nothing, you know. I was driving with my Italian driver license, but you know, until I got my American driver license. But it's.
Speaking of driver license, Vlad, can you share with us from which attempt you passed your Russian driver license?
Yeah, from the 5th attempt, I only passed. So about not giving up, a good example of being just keeping doing the stuff. So just
so
maybe
you still,
will inspire someone
to go with your Google Cloud certification.
Yeah, absolutely. I am also okay with saying the truth about how many times I already failed the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure Architect Associate. It's second time I did it just a couple of days ago. Karen passed it from the first attempt, and I'm just trying to catch up with him, but my second attempt was also not successful. And I was feeling the same, exactly what Linda told, that you are seeing these questions and you are a little bit lost in the beginning. You see just you are familiar with a lot of words, but then the words put together in this sentences, you do not understand what they want from you, you know. And about eliminating the wrong ones, you just looks like for you that everyone looks good, you know. It's like maybe you can eliminate 1 of 5, but what to do with the rest, you know. And we've got Oracle has these exams proctored with Person View organization. It's called Person View, and they have an interesting system. You can strike the one which you do not like, the option, you know. If you click the right mouse click, you can strike, and it's really very convenient. And then you see not 5 anymore, but 3 maybe if you strike 2, and it's easier for you to concentrate, and it helps a little bit. But of course, you have to study. It was just I have to say it was not enough time which I have invested. So if you keep doing, keep learning, and do not give up, like you know, mentally. So you will pass it, absolutely. I'm sure. It doesn't matter from.
Says guy who didn't pass it.
Yes,
Can I say something?
Yes.
There is sad news for you. The sad news for you is that the Karen is smarter in the family.
Yeah, I know. If you if you talk about Cloud, he is indeed better than me. But the nice thing about me that I really give up very seldomly. So I think I will catch up, but I don't know how many attempts I need. So I advise to everyone, never give up. Like example of Linda shows with driver license, with Google Cloud certification. If you have very optimistic attitude and don't give up, you will definitely do it, and you get better and better every time. First one, my first attempt, I got 24%, and the passing percent was like 64, and then a second one was 60, and the passing percent was 65. So I've got just 3. If I would answer 3 more questions correctly, I would pass. And it was a different exam a little bit. It was still Oracle Architect Associate, but different year of issue. So that's why we also changed the passing percent was not anymore 64, but 65 somehow. And the questions were a little bit complicated, maybe because I don't know. We started to. I've Googled a little bit, and I've got some example questions. Where around in internet you can find them and train. But in the edition 2020 exam, it was very few of them. So it was a lot of new questions, and still I was able to collect 60%. So it's about not giving up and just keeping doing this. It helps really, and I think after I close the Oracle, after I clear the Oracle, I will concentrate on the Google maybe and join you guys in preparation to.
Yeah. So one lesson from this whole story, Vlad, because you tried 2 exams, the same exam from year 2019, just a few weeks ago, and a few days ago, the same exam from 2020. So there were 2 versions of the same exam. And most of the material which were available were actually related to the older exam. And you kind of fancy guy, you went for the new one, but I think it was a mistake because they added obviously new questions, which you didn't cover, you didn't prepare for them. And I think you could perform better, slightly better with the old exam. At the end of the day, on the certificates, it's like in most of the cases, it doesn't state which version of the exam you took, like which year or whatever. It's
yes,
only
I
date
think,
of
I think it doesn't written there. But a good thing, now what you can share with people with experience, first of all, and then if you think about understanding of stuffs and not if your goal is not getting a certificate, so maybe it shows you that you still have some gaps to clear, to fill something.
The only one thing that you have to keep in mind with Google Cloud, I'm not sure if that works for the other exams. After you take the first exam and you fail, you cannot schedule your exam until for 14 days. So the website, the button, it's grayed out and you cannot schedule. So you have to wait first that 14 days passes in order for you to be able to schedule it. And many times doesn't mean that you can schedule it the next day. Many times the slots are already taken and you have to schedule it maybe 1 week from now, maybe 1 month from now when you find a free spot. The second time when you fail the exam, you are locked for 30 days. You cannot schedule your exam.
Okay.
And I think if you fail the third time, I think it's 6 months or 1 year that you are locked. The button, you cannot schedule it. You can push, but you cannot schedule it. So And you cannot create fake accounts because they use your identification. Here we have driver license. In Europe, they have like identity card and driver license. Here, if you have driver license, it's the same identification. If you don't have driver license, they give you an ID, you know. But here, usually people have driver license as identification. So you cannot really create fake accounts and say, okay, I failed in this account, I go to take it in the other account. Doesn't work that way because they met your, your driver license ID, and you cannot do it. And this is why you really have to make sure that you are really prepared, you know. I wasn't prepared the first time, and I wanted to try it, and it was really bad because I invested all this time, I learned for the exam, and I was wondering if I'm in the right exam, you know. I think they gave me the wrong exam. That was the terrible thing. I wanted just to walk away. I said, no way. I don't want to stay here. Why? I'm wasting my time. So I was not surprised. It was not a surprise that I don't pass the exam. You know, it will be a surprise if I pass it. You know, so you get the feeling there, right there and then, if you are prepared or not.
About this this freeze time period, 2 weeks. It's the same for Oracle examination. That was actually the reason why I went to 2020 edition, because it was not locked. You know, my first attempt was about 2019, and when I tried to schedule this as soon as possible, because I was feeling now I'm really prepared, and I saw exactly what you are telling. It was not able to take it so quick. That's why I found in the list same level like architect associate, but 2020, which was not locked, and I took this one.
Okay, so they do the same thing. Evidently, they don't want you to take the exam next day because you didn't have time to prepare. They want to make sure that you give yourself some time to go to revise the material.
Makes sense. It makes sense, actually.
Yeah. Linda, should we go for the raffle right now already? Because we are slowly running out of time. Everyone, thank you for staying and listening to this blah blah, you know. I'm posting right now to this to the chat and also to the YouTube stream. Let me see the link where you can go and fill out the very short form. It's a kind of feedback form, but it will also nominate you for raffle, which we will run. We have five or 3 prizes, Linda. 5, I guess, right?
5, yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5 prizes. Each prize is 1 month of access to Plural Site, right, is the name of the learning platform where you can study stuff and prepare yourself for kind of any exams. It's a very much it's very similar to Coursera. Yeah.
They have some future also.
Yeah.
I want to say something, because regarding the prizes, we usually try to do the raffle and after go to get your prizes. Sometimes I don't know if we will have any problems in this case, but sometimes, for example, we cannot ship outside of US. Sometimes because they don't have this in your country, they are not available. I'm hoping that 100% we will not have these problems, because it's something digital and Plural Site is all over the world. So, but if something doesn't work for us, please, we can work something else for you, but we will try to see what can be done.
Yeah, I thank you for this warning. I think it should work like in 99.99%. If something goes wrong, we will not let you kind of down. Yeah. So fill out this form, put your name, your email address. This is the most important thing, so that we can apply this email address for this voucher, which will be sent directly from Plural site. After this event, it will take a couple of hours, and then we are good to go. Linda, there is this web tool which can be used for this, for the raffles. Do you know this one?
Wheel of Names.
Yeah. Do you want to run this, or should I do?
No, you.
Okay, great. Wheel of Names, it's called, right?
Yeah. You can Google it. It comes up in the top. If not, I can share the link.
Okay. Yeah, I found it already.
Oh, okay. How to take the names from the...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have actually 7 responses right now. I think you guys can do it even better. Come on.
Yeah.
If you haven't filled it out, do it. We will not reuse your email or name or anything. Yeah. We will only use this for this purpose, honestly, and then we will just delete the rest.
I think who is with us already have experience that we never...
No, we don't do any crazy stuff.
We don't even use it for anything else, just for this purpose. Even if we have the negative feedback, we don't write you, we don't hunt you, don't worry.
Yes. Okay. Oh, now I have 10 responses. Great. Vlad, did you put your name already there?
No.
Vlad is the first. No, you forgot. Okay. Or you want to play in the raffle, or you are?
No, I will not. I will. Keep away from the raffle to make it more probable to someone else to win.
Okay.
Can I say hi to Vishal? He is GDG Houston, and he sent his today. Hi, Vishal. I don't know if you can talk.
Hi, Linda and Karan.
How are you doing?
Vishal.
Yeah, I'm busy with work, so I'm just listening and doing my work in parallel.
Yeah, I knew. He is spying on us to make sure we are giving away what we promised.
No, I would like to just moderate chat whenever possible. And thank you so much, guys, for taking care of this during work hours.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for sending your group here with us.
Yeah, sure. We'll just continue until the Cloud OnAir ends.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to collaborate with both of you guys.
Thank you.
And I recently joined the GDG Cloud November Slack. That's great of you guys moderating the Slack and making sure all the resources are available in the respective channels. I'm learning a lot as well from your channel. Great going.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Vishal.
Somebody wrote in chat, Tuesdays are turning out to be the most enjoyable day of the week, given I get to spend an hour or more lunchtime with you guys. That is nice. It's a nice feedback. Thank you, Diane. Sometimes we are fading away from the subject, but we are turning back anyways. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Dion. She's a really great help also in this Slack. And thank you very much.
Dion wrote a great onboarding, how to document for new members, how to deal in Slack, how to better use it. It was a great help for someone who just signed in and see 20 channels. No emails are messages are floating everywhere, and it's really very crowded, and this document is a great help for beginners in this Slack community.
And Bhavesh says that, yes, I enjoy the same more than regular meetups. Oh, maybe you know what I think it is, because of all of this great feedback. I think people, this lockdown keep us away from meeting other people, and just sometimes talking about this, nothing related to cloud or nothing related to technology, maybe makes people feel better. I don't know, happy to help in any small way. Any small way makes, any little how you call it? Any little thing creates a big thing. So
Yes, like every drop flies into a river or something like this.
Anytime,
Okay.
definitely. How many answers?
I got something like 17, but some answers are double, so I'm just going through them and doing them unique so that we don't have repetitions.
They want to
Okay.
have chances. I'm joking.
Yeah. Okay, let me then share the screen and start the raffle.
Ratesh says, what says? Give me a second. He says, I'm really enjoying the sessions, Linda, Karen, and Vlad. You guys are doing good work for society during the pandemic. Oh, thank you, guys. We are really happy to see that you are enjoying it. Let's see who get the goodies. So now we are thinking with Karen what to offer you for the next week. We are trying to contact other companies to be our sponsors and give you even better deals. We will see what we come up next week. We are waiting some answers. So maybe we have even other better things for you.
I mean, in the worst case, if we go again with this stuff as for this week on this plural site, I think it's still okay because you can kind of add up the months if you won several times, right, Linda?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Let's spin then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Anya Root. Nice.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Okay.
Congratulations.
Let's spin for the second time.
Oh, somebody write the names.
Oh, it was very close.
Can somebody write the name?
Don't worry, we have it on stream, we have it on record.
Okay.
So the third winner is Kevin, I guess. Yes.
Kevin. Yay. Everybody's happy. I think they are enjoying it. I saw that somebody was saying about the Karen, turn on the audio so we can hear all that claps and things like this.
You cannot hear it?
No, because it's turned off.
No, it's quite silent.
No,
it was surprising for Karen.
No, because I can hear everything from this website, but it seems like not going through, you know.
You have to turn on the presentation audio when you are sharing. Only that time it will share the audio as well.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, I clicked the wrong button, so we go for the fifth run right now. Without sound, sorry.
Next time I get better.
Bartholomew. Okay. Cool.
Yay.
So we have
Congrats.
5 winners for now. Thank you. And yeah, that's great. Congratulations to everyone who won. We will get in touch with you, and probably, or maybe you will already hear from Plural side because we got the emails as well.
Yeah. Please let us know using the email that you use in the form if you have another subscription to Plural site with another email, because sometimes happens myself. For subscriptions, I always use another email, or for junk and for, you know what I mean? So if you have that problem, please let us know before we send you over the gift, because you might have to open another account, other problems. I'm not sure. So just keep in mind that. Sometimes I go through this problem. It's so painful. I have to write, please, can you change my subscription to the other email address? I don't want to use that. So. Congratulations, everybody. We are thinking to see what other better prizes we can have for you next week. Somebody was saying something about Linux Academy. I think Linux Academy is kind of a, how much cost Linux Academy?
I think they are more expensive, but
Yeah.
we can check out.
We have limited budget. If we find, maybe we should just contact Linux Academy to see if they will offer anything for ours. Even you guys, if you can find some sponsors, you know, just let us know.
Everyone can actually contact any company or anything in the name of our community. And I think Kevin did it just a few days ago with Tuluvi, or how I forgot the name of the company, but it's infrastructure as code company, similar to with a product similar to Terraform. And we will be doing definitely stuff with them. They're already suggesting workshops and everything. So yeah, every one of you, Pulumi, exactly, Pulumi. Oh, sorry, we will know it better after the workshop. Yeah. So anyone is free to contact anyone and organize stuff for our community. I will always support, and we will get some cool stuff for our members, some knowledge and courses.
If you would goodies, unfortunately this week I was kind of busy because I had some deadlines and I had to rely only on Karen, and I feel really guilty for doing that. But
don't worry, for this you take like a very active role in this kind of meetups, so you are paying back. No worries.
But definitely we are looking to contacting everybody we can to get more gifts, more prizes to our raffles, to make it more enjoyable for you and to get most of it, because we need all of this. We need to be busy this pandemic. We need to have stuff to do, to don't have time to get depressed. There are many people out there that are having hard times, you know. It's not easy. There are places in the world where you cannot do the same life you was doing before, you know. So definitely we have to lift up each other. And if you find any kind of sponsorship, you can send them to us. You can talk, as Karen says, in our name, and share the link of the meetup, showing what events we are doing, and things like this. So guys, please, what is this plural site? Give me 1 second. Somebody get your skills in gears. Upskill. And do they have some prices in here? Who shared this link?
Deepak, thanks Deepak. Deepak probably means if someone want to continue skilling up after our session is over, he can or she can slightly switch to this one and continue learning something. I think it's going on right now.
They are having in plural site, this, I'm not sure if I shared with you, they have this skills IQ, which gives you your proficiency. For example, you can see your proficiency for the X exam, and the higher you rank, more chances you have to pass the exam. I took that skills IQ for the ACE exam. I was not really high. I was almost, they have proficient, and they have something above expert. So they have expert, proficient, and something above that. I don't know what it is. So I was proficient. I wasn't an expert. I was studying before I went for my exam with a group of people, and all of us took that skills IQ, and I can tell you that who ranked as expert in the skills IQ more high, they passed the exam. I didn't. It was so difficult, and they have such a limited time and go so fast. Try to do that, and you will see. The only one thing, keep in mind, if you want to take this skills IQ in plural site, if it's a free version, I don't know the paid version, I don't have it. You can take it, I think, only twice a month, and you have to wait next month. So please don't just take it to see how it is. Just get prepared. And when you feel like, oh, now I want to see what is my level, go and take it. Or otherwise, you will have to create another account. So when I had to have my $459, what is that? Okay. So otherwise, what I did, because I didn't know that, I tried, to see how I was, and I says, no, I'm prepared for the exam. Let me see. I could not take it anymore, so I had to create another account. So it's really painful, and I hate to have 10,000 accounts only because when you don't know, that happens. But when you know and you are prepared, you know what to expect. So keep in mind the Skills IQ. If you don't have a paid version, I don't know, maybe paid version gives you unlimited trials. The unpaid version, I can tell you for sure that you can take it only so much a month. I think twice, I don't remember. This was in January, so yeah. I was younger, I'm getting old, I forget things. Alzheimer's. I'm joking.
No
but definitely try it. It will give you a deep understanding where you are and if you are ready. So I'm planning myself to retake the Skills IQ before the exam. After I go through again once or twice through all the material. It's not easy, but I'm getting there. So don't give up. Just keep on doing, and you will see things will get clear. And we have people that are smarter than me, that they just remember everything. I think when I was younger, it was easier even for me. I remember I could remember everything and anything. Now I'm getting older and I forget everything. I don't know. Sometimes I say, what is the difference between, what should I choose? Cloud Data Flow or Cloud Data Proc or Cloud, like, oh yeah, But yeah, try to take some notes. That will help you a lot if you can, to make like connections. For me, what helps me, for example, if I learn new words, to make an association with something that I know, so it makes it easier to remember. I will give you an example, to remember, for example, Karen's name. It's easy for me because I have my name, my neighbor that is called Karen, Vladislav, it's kind of difficult because I don't have nobody.
But Linda, you can really good remember it if you call me Vlad, because in Romania, you know this story about Vlad Țepeș.
Yeah,
so actually, the name of Graf Dracula was Vlad, right?
Yeah.
This is the background story.
But the difference, I don't drink blood, so yes.
Oh, you should start. So.
I should start. Okay.
So, what I'm trying to say with this, when I learn new words that is difficult for me to remember, this was an example, but it's an easy example. When I learn this all cloud terms and all this engineering and architecting and things like this, it's really difficult because I don't talk every day like that. I don't use every day these words. So I find it kind of difficult. So I'm trying to make an association. And if I don't find it, I have to make my own association. So this is one method. I don't know if it works for you, if anyone else has.
Linda, another solution is to start to use this vocabulary in your daily life. For example, you approach your husband and say, like, can you deploy me a breakfast, please? To the 7 cluster.
Exactly. We should start.
And Linda works as a Kubernetes orchestration too.
And the Kubernetes orchestrator.
Can you please orchestrate this mess in this room?
Yeah, we should next time. I challenge you all to start to use in our daily conversation all the cloud terms. And let's start to do some G Cloud commands in here. I don't know. That's we have to practice. You have to use it until you learn it. So you are right. From on now only cloud vocabulary. We make it.
see, yeah.
Go ahead.
I see Julius also joined the chat. Hi, Julius. I saw your cool certificate from Aviatrix. Congratulations. Your first big one, right?
Congratulations, Julius.
Congratulations,
Awesome.
Julius. You are muted. If you are talking, we cannot hear you. I'm sorry. You have to unmute yourself.
But we can feel you.
We can feel your happiness, absolutely.
Your joy. He says he's very
you.
happy.
You have to on your screen in the center to see the menu to unmute yourself. We cannot unmute you. We cannot hear you. I know you are talking. We cannot hear you. Unmute yourself.
It should be somewhere on the interface of this app.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, now. Great.
Thanks very much. I just came back from work and I wanted to eat, so that's why I decided to just do the two things together. Thanks very much for Aviatrix certification. I like it, and all thanks to Karen. Is a good body. I like him.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. You're great people. It's a pleasure to be with you and around you.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Okay. Enjoy your lunch or dinner. Or...
Enjoy your deployment.
Enjoy your deployment. Yeah, exactly. I like you, Karen, more. You know, we have here to start. What is this?
Karen is such a very good and nice man.
He's orchestrator.
Everything in that community moves around Karen. He's so caring, he's so loving, and he brings all of us together. There is no one that got to that place that does not have anything to say, good thing to say about Karen. He's such a nice person.
Do you know why I joined this group?
Oh man, my wife actually have to hear you what you say. You know? Maybe she will love me more.
Please.
To be very frank, you know, I've been around for some time, and I think I've met so many people in my life, but I know that Karen is one good person.
That's why I'm here, guys, because of
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Oh man, I'm sitting here kind of overheating my server, you know. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks very much.
Julius, you are great. Yeah, you made us really laugh. Yeah, I'm almost crying.
Karen, go and check the clusters, how are going.
Check the cluster.
My cluster is scaling out right now. Thank you very much.
We want to scale out.
Let me ask, vertically or horizontally?
No, Vlad, you have to learn more. Scaling out is horizontally. Scaling up is vertically.
They're just checking your skills.
You see, this is what happens if you go for too many Alibaba Cloud exams. They are pretty much useless.
I only got one certification in Alibaba. I've not got more than one. So, but I've done some, you know, on Amazon, though I've not finished it, so that I'll be able to get a certification. But at least Alibaba, I've gotten one there. By the grace of God, I'm going to get on GCP very soon too, with the help of Karen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Now you can get a job as a Alibaba Cloud Engineering.
If I'm able to get a remote job, I'm very much okay with it. I've discussed with Karen.
That was good. Maybe we, Karen, you should start to make a non-relational database with all the feedbacks.
Okay, I will do that. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
For the feedbacks for our events, we will add them in a non-relational database because everybody can. We can scale as much as we want, you know, and we don't have to prepare a schema. You know, if so we want to change the feedback forward, we can always add on the go.
Okay. I'm actually trying to take my time to take one step after the other so that I'll be at least better. I mean, I will be good in some of this cloud networking, cloud security, I mean, cyber security, and DevOps. The moment I'm able to get some good standing on it and probably get an intern, then up I go.
Yeah, I think it's a good strategy. Even in this call with Dan Sullivan, he advised not to go for all possible certifications in the world, but stick to some selection of what kind of close to you, what you more believe in, you know, what appeals to you as a, you know. For example, Alibaba Cloud, again, I'm bashing this Alibaba all the time, but it's a good example. They run their infrastructure on non-renewable energy, you know. So basically, every time you spin up server, you know you are killing this planet a little bit, you know. If you go like for Google or Amazon or Azure, for the most part, they use renewable energy to run their data centers. So I kind of feel better. I think this is like also a very good criteria once you choose your infrastructure, and because you know next time when we will be buying a car, we will be asking ourselves this question: should I go for this petrol or diesel car, or should I go and take all these perks from governments, you know, and get an electric car, you know? So it's the same thing with computer power, you know.
Yeah, that is Karen. That is where Aviatrice comes in. You know, Aviatrice is a multi-cloud networking sort of, and on that premise, that means all the Azure, OIC, GCP, and Amazon, you have the basic and the fundamental knowledge of it. So by having that one is like a step up. Then you can now narrow down and say, I want to do GCP, I want to do Amazon, I want to make sure that I have this knowledge on all this one. But this Aviatrice has given me a good platform or a leverage, making me a multi-cloud engineer. I think it's a good start.
Yes, I agree. They have in the beginning. I also visited this course, but I didn't take the exam yet. In the beginning, they have the first part was very nice overview of all cloud providers. It was really great. Yes, absolutely agree with you, Julius.
Yeah. You just narrow down after having the pre-knowledge of or basic knowledge of all the cloud service providers. Then you just pick one and narrow. I mean, and make sure that you hit it hard and get to a level that you can be a master on it. That's what I'm trying to target now.
Definitely, good strategy. Guys, I had tears in my eyes earlier. This is crazy. When we start,
don't cry, Linda. Everything will be all right.
Thank you very much.
We will cry when we start with the APIs, you know.
Just use load balancer and everything will be fine.
Thank you very much. I know things is going to get better by the grace of God.
Absolutely.
Call APIs. We will start to cry, but we have to pay more.
Thank you very much. You see, it was. I'm not trying to share testimony, but I'm just trying to be very frank. I have been. I'm a registered chemical engineer, and I've been on my process control, process optimization, but I realized that I need to diversify. I realized that I need to know what is actually going on besides engineering, because when we are talking about engineering, I think I know some things about it. I've been engineering for the past 20 years. So I know about it. And I said, fine, let me now know more about what is going on technology, because technology is improving daily. When you know something today, tomorrow new thing comes in. I want to make sure that I use my brain for better things than engineering. I'm sorry, for better things than engineering. So that's why I decided to go to software engineering, and then I had to have my own website to start learning about web design, and that's how I got to I got this GDG from Africa, and someone now introduced me to your community, which I have never regretted joining that community. I've joined so many communities, but this community is a special one. They are very proactive, update every day. Daddy, I don't.
We are crazy. We are crazy.
I don't. I'm sorry to use the word. I'm not this social person that goes through WhatsApp, Facebook, but Slack. I do it at least twice in a day, because each time I check Slack for Nuremberg, I see new things that I can gain from it. I can pick. That can add value to me. And I know with that Nuremberg, that GDG, your community, sky is my limit.
Yeah, definitely. I use it myself. Every day I have to go like once or twice through to see what goodies are there that I can.
Thanks very much.
We got you hooked, Linda.
Thank you very much. Linda,
you're welcome, Julius. You're very welcome, Julius.
It's okay. Thanks very much.
You guys, it makes me feel a little bit more closer to Europe, and of course, having everybody joining from all over the world, it's like you don't have any limits. So it's really nice.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Linda. It's nice meeting you. Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I really enjoy my time, and I think this pandemic helped us to realize that there are no borders. We can get on a call and get together, study together, share resources with each other, and celebrate our successes. And this, I think, is the best thing that ever could happen with this lockdown.
Yes, I agree. Absolutely agree with you, Linda. This COVID, the positive thing that I've gotten there is having time to think that I need to do something better than the way I've been doing it. I just, so many free courses that I am now doing. I have done course on this Open University in United Kingdom, UK, on criminology, cybersecurity, SPS, because I'm into research. I have some articles to my credit, which they are all on net. If you Google my name, you see those articles there. There are so many. What I'm bringing out of is that the COVID-19 stuff gave me the opportunity to now try to develop myself better than the way it is, because we had to stay at home. I got bored, and I said, what do I do? The best thing is, let me do this one, let me do that one. That's why you see me that I am just doing every available free course that I can lay my hands on, and it has been so rewarding. I like it.
The only one thing now, it's so many opportunities that you really have to skim through it and say, okay, I will do this or I will do that. Otherwise, there's no way. You cannot do everything. You know what I mean? So we really have to concentrate into what is more important for us and better ourselves. And after all of this is gone, having another perspective of the life in general.
Yes, I agree with you, Linda. You see, when you are looking for opportunities, you need somebody like somebody to put you through, a mentor sort of, which I am ready to be under anybody tutorship. Anybody tutelage who is going to tell me, take this way, so that you can be what you want to be, so that I can add value to my life better than this, and be able to take care of my family better. So I think. So that is where GDG Nuremberg comes in. He's a very good mentor for me. That community is a good mentor for me. I have so many people to relate with, from different background, from different discipline, who will be able to put me through without too much stress.
Yeah, I really enjoy myself, this community. Sometimes, I tell you the truth, I didn't want to do nothing for the Cloud Next. We didn't have nothing planned. I wanted only to share, the meetup, like a holder with all the links, and people will go to check it in their own. And I wanted to concentrate more on learning for myself. And after I realized that would be selfish to do not have these calls. So I was talking with Karen. Karen, should we do it? Should we not do it? I don't have really time. And, because
it's a good idea.
24 hours a day.
Yeah.
And in the end, we realized, okay, let's do it. We even got some budget. So it says, okay, we can give even some prizes. Let's share our experience, our resources with you guys.
Yeah.
So to make it easier, because there is so much information, it's not even possible for you to go through everything. But if you see something that in Cloud Next that you got through it and you can share it with us next time, please feel free to unmute yourself and share it with us. Even myself, I cannot listen or watch everything. I'm
skimming. You're correct.
And see what is available and what I can share with you next time.
Yeah, so I like it. It's a good and noble idea for sparing time out of your busy schedule to be able to teach us on some things that we still need to know. That type of attitude is what keeps the community going. Every day you look for how to keep people going, updated, and you are using this free vouchers. It's a very good thing. I like it. It's a very good thing.
But if Karen will not do it, I will not do it. So we had to decide if we will do it or not. In the end, we came to the conclusion to do it. But I tell you the truth, if Karen will not do it, I will not be here, because myself, everybody has their lives. We have our goals. We want to better ourselves. So I says, okay, let's do it. So that's why we are here.
Yeah. I appreciate. That's why I appreciate Karen. Karen will always do something that will move the community forward. It was not a surprise. It was not a surprise when Karen made the public announcement that the group, the community, is now the largest. The community is growing to become
5,000 people. I don't know. It's crazy.
Linda, I am not prophesying, but I'm telling you that in the next few months, the community population will reach 20,000. You have my word. If except Karen stops the way he's doing. If Karen continues to add value the way he has been doing to the community, that community is going to become too big for him to handle. By the time we reach 50, he will not be able to handle it.
But you know what, folks? It's also all of you doing this, driving this energy, because everyone is ready to share and happy to share. And it's not just Karen posting these announcements or sharing the knowledge. Everyone, every one of you, whenever if he finds something new, something interesting, shares, hurry up and post in the Slack and discuss. And just you can post any question in Slack, you will get your answer, to solve any problem. I don't know if someone is struggling with quick labs and cannot complete level, he posts and gets the answer like in a couple of minutes. It's really great attitude of the people participating. So also
I agree with
everyone.
Vladisław, I agree with you. But you know one thing, in a society or community like our home that we have, the admin, those people that are set to be admin, to be, taking charge, they have a lot to do in determining the success or the progress of that community. Are you hearing me? It does not matter when you have. So if the set of people that are there, like you, and I've forgotten the other one, maybe Terran. Is it Terran? Terran or something?
Terraform.
And this Padre Gosh.
Pradeep.
Thank you very much. You know that I've started putting their names in my brain because they are names that add value to me that I cannot afford to forget. You know what I'm trying to say? What I'm saying is that those people the admin has a role to play in the sources and have adding key values and determine the direction of a community, of which the admins here are wonderful, they are amazing, they are superb. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the process does not have to do with the community members too, but the admins are the one that set the pace of love, the pace of caring for one another, the pace of developing, ensuring self-development among the community members. You know what I mean?
Yes,
it's not everybody. So, and when you lead, we only follow. Sorry to use the word. I still belong to that to a particular group in Slack. Our team leader, I'm sorry to use the word, is an introvert. He doesn't talk too much, so he doesn't carry anybody along. He may not even talk for the next 1 week. And then they wanted to change the team leader. I said, the guy, he has done his best because that is his nature. That's the way he can carry the team member through. We may not have the team maybe how do I call it, dormant for like a week. Nobody will communicate. It is because of the team leader. I was communicating, but I realized that nobody was encouraging me, so I dropped off. So
the problem here is everybody has their character, or how you say, how they are. Not everybody feels comfortable to talk, you know. For example, I talk even with the stones, don't you worry. If I walk I ask questions, I get my answers, you know, so that is not a problem. But I have 3 sisters. One sister is just like me, and I have 2 sisters that they don't talk, and they are in Europe. And when I talk with them on Skype, it's just when I talk with the other sister, we are fighting who is talking, you know. But when I talk with the other sisters, I ask, "How are you doing?" Good. That's it. And it's me talking like for 2 hours, and I say, "Why are we even talking?" I know what I talk with myself every day. If I have to talk again with myself, I don't have to talk. But yeah. And the people are different. Not everybody feels comfortable, and it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, communicating. That is it. So, but such people cannot lead a dynamic society. I'm sorry. Don't misquote me. Such people that are introverts cannot lead a dynamic society. Society that has so many people, the way different characters. You understand what I'm trying to say? They cannot carry. You need somebody who has charisma, who does not judge anybody by what he thinks, but by what the other person believes. You know what I'm trying to say? Who takes every member of the community equal, who is very fair, and he does not want to hurt anybody. Because whether you like it or not,
you have to find always a balance. For example, all my life I have this problem of talking too much, and sometimes, and I'm working a lot. You know, I worked the past 20 years. I'm still working on myself, and sometimes you have to pay attention because sometimes you can bore people saying things that they don't even care, they don't want even to hear about it. So it has to be balanced, not too much, not too less. To find a middle way, yes.
You're communicating. That is it. So I really appreciate talking with you, Linda, and Vladislav, and Karen. I am happy being with you, and I am happy for the acts of love and care that you have extended to me. And I know that
Karen is a deserter. He never talks.
Because I'm an introvert.
You find an excuse, like my husband, you know, he finds all kind of excuse. Oh, because I'm this, because I'm that, and I always tell him, honey, this excuse doesn't work anymore. Find some other excuse.
Thanks very much. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Julius, for the kind words. And I only can confirm it. I'm myself, I consider myself probably introvert who went extrovert. So, but you know, it's really
the other way, and I'm working myself. I'm working from being too extrovert to getting a little bit in my introvert. But
that's why we can collaborate so nicely in this kind of calls, you know. Yeah, but it's indeed true that you have to, as a founder of a community, you have to set up the right mindset in the community, and the members will carry it on, you know. And it's they will see how you will behave, and they will kind of behave in a similar way. There are some people who don't like this kind of setup, but they will quickly leave this kind of community because it's not their nature, you know. But we will like people who are same-minded, they will stick, you know, and we are very open. We don't require anything from you to abide to anything. You can be yourself, you know, and it's perfectly okay.
Yes, I'm a testimony to that. I know. I agree with you.
Guys, today I have another meetup. And I have to study.
No worries.
And I have some deadlines and some emails to answer. And
no worries.
I want to find out, but this doesn't mean that I don't like this community. It means that it's, you know, I have a voice that says, "Oh, you have to do this. You have to do this." I say, "Get away from here." But it's really nice to be here and have some laughs. My husband, sometimes he's jealous. He says, "You always laugh with these people and you don't make me laugh." So now I'm working to make him laugh, you know.
He has to join the community. He has to join the community as well.
I told him, let's talk about the cloud and you will see how we will laugh together.
Linda, you have to tell him to join the community because we have social there. We have social. It's not only cloud or business. We have social there that you can gist and any other. So it's not only. It's not only.
Twice funnier than me. You just laugh non-stop. It's no way. I'm boring. Next to my husband, I'm so boring. You just are under your desk crying, and, you know, like this, you know? And I think that's why our marriage resists how many laughs we have together.
It's good. It's good. Linda is a perfect match. You know, when you have it's a perfect match. You and your Aussie, you are perfect. How? When you have an introvert and going with an introvert, there's going to be too much cold in the family because everybody will just be keeping quiet. But when you have somebody who is outspoken and the other one is indoor type, it balances. You do you get what I'm trying to say? You know, you relate very well. You are outspoken. You express your feelings. And if you have somebody who expresses feelings too, there's going to be friction. There might be friction at times. But if you have somebody,
we have to fight who is talking. You know. So, no, my husband said, "I was talking." I said, "No, I was talking."
if talk, that means he's going to. You are stressing him because you believe that he has talked and he's okay and he's okay. So that is one thing I like about life. Life, when you have one negative, one extreme end with another extreme end, it balances. But when you have the two extreme ends, there will always be frictions and arguments and you understand. So it's okay. Just let him be. Just since you have been together for so many times.
I am so. My husband just gave up. He says, "You know, I give up." Luckily, you know, he is wiser than me because in the end, what I win, nothing. Okay, guys, it was so nice to talk with you and to divert and go a little bit to make you, at least if we was able to make you laugh and have some fun.
Thank you very much.
I have tears in my eyes.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Guys.
Thanks, Linda. Everything will be great.
Thanks.
So yeah, tune in next week, same time, same place. We will have another raffle with 5 winners or however we come up with. Yeah, and in the meantime, yeah, sorry, Lena, come on.
We will see what budget we get and what sponsor.
Yeah.
Maybe we have even better. Let's cross our fingers.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, in the meantime, if you will have any questions about Cloud Next, make sure to ask Linda, me, or anyone else in the Slack.
Not me.
Not you.
Karen.
Yeah, ask me. I will forward it to Linda. No worries. No. Anyways, yeah, you can ask just in the general channel, and some members will for sure give a help. Yeah. So thank you, everyone. It was great to be with you again, and yeah, see you next time, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Linda.
Thanks a lot. Great session.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Take
Bye.
care.
Bye,
Nice.
everybody.
Some people's laughing in Slack. Somebody wrote, I don't know who. Yeah, it was nice. Bye, guys. You know what's the most important thing about laughing? It's contagious. So even if you don't feel like to laugh, if you see somebody laughing, you laugh anyway. So at least something.
You laugh. That's it. I support you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you. Take care.
Bye-bye.